Hey YouTube, welcome to the Off-Grid Mountain Homestead. Yeah, I ain't posted a lot here recently. I'll explain before the end of the video, but anyhow, I had to go do a DIY assist with the gentleman this weekend. He said his solar array wasn't charging, wasn't getting no power to his power box, so checked everything out, and this is what I found right here. You know, to the untrained eye, it kind of seems normal. You know, this is the MC4 connector, by the way, but let's look at it a little closer. Look, to the untrained eye, besides a little bit of a gap right here, it's don't look too bad. See if we can see how it's bowed like that. See the melted spots right there. So let me pop it open and show you why he wasn't getting no charge from his DIY solar array. So here is the connector opened up. You can see that right there, nice and crispy. So let's take a gander on this end of it. See if we can get the light just right on the camera right there. Hold on. Oh, it's crispy in there too. I don't know if you can see it good. There you go, right there. It's all crispy and corroded and nasty. I mean, not corroded. I mean, it's not weather related. That's overheating. 10 gauge wire on the array. And this was a factory. This is the factory connectors on a portable power station. I'm not going to reveal the name, because I don't know if the connector wasn't seated all the way or if it's inferior materials or what, but the power station only pulls 10 amps on the XT connector that was using, and it's just a single 200 watt panel, so no big huge array, no high voltage, nothing like that. 18 volt panel, so theory it'd make 180 watts. After I got it fixed, it's making about $1.60, so not pushing a lot of power through it. And by the way, that's 14 gauge wire, so it should have handled 15 amps. So, we don't know if there was a problem on the factory connector there or at the box. Don't know if it was actually something in the connector. But anyhow, put a new connector on. And this is kind of what I'm alluding into, is you need some tools, like a good meter to check stuff out. Like this Klein meter right here that I got. You can check amps and stuff to make sure nothing's over amping. Once I get everything back together, it was pulling like 9.5 amps, which, right in line with the, manufacturer specifications, what it's supposed to charge at. But just something like this, just on a little, temporary setup, can cause you some trouble. I mean, that was melting down hard. Not good at all to see that, but it's easy to fix, easy to prevent. Just get you a little $10, $12 fuse, like this Bougie RV one. I'm a fan of these now. A lot of these different brands are clip in. Well, this one's actually threaded in. So hold on, it's tight. Let me unthread it. So both ends of this fuse link unthread. There's threads in both ends with the O-ring right there. Waterproof, won't get any water inside. And then the fuse is sitting in there. So to change the fuse, you just unscrew both sides and push it out. And you can change the fuse in here. This one actually come factory with the 30 amp. I keep a various assortment of sizes, 10, 12 and a half, 15s, 20s, 30s, just depending on the array. We can get into fuse sizing later. Just check your max rated amps on your specs and your power box, and fuse to the manufacturer specifications is the extent we're going to dig into it today. There's some more nuances to that. You can look up calculators, fuse calculators online. Simple, Google's your friend, search on that. But moral of the story, don't matter what it is, just a little 200 watt array, anything like that, it can cause trouble. So try to get that to focus. So yeah, just throw your fuse in there. The MC connectors are cheap. You can get a whole box of them for a few bucks. I mean, could have been this connector, could have been the power box doing something weird. I didn't see anything odd, but just throw your fuse in there, protect your wiring. And of course, you can see that 99% of the time where this happens at is the positive, the hot side. So you can see that was on the positive side. So that's the side that overheated and got melted. But just a little safety reminder, DIY reminder. Don't matter what size panel you got, whether it's 100, 200 watt array, 2,000 watt array, throw your fuse in there. It's cheap insurance. Just throw your fuse in it. So we'll go over complete proper sizing in a future video. Like I said earlier in the video, check your manufacturer specs, recommendations on the panels, power station, whatever you're using, and just fuse to it. So now let's go look at something else, and I'll tell you why I ain't been posting a lot. Anyhow, I haven't been posting a lot. In the summer, we have a little gap between another mountain. Only get cell signal in just certain parts of the property. So I use a 4G hotspot to upload videos. So this time of year with 1 bar of 4G, it takes about an hour per minute of video. So if this video's 6 minutes, it's gonna take me 6 hours to load it. So yeah, I ain't been posting as much this summer. Last summer it wasn't that bad. It was about 35 to 45 minutes. So I think something's going with the tower. Maybe it's air conditioners out in or something. But anyhow, that's besides the point. It takes an hour per minute. So yeah, I got to babysit the hotspot and stuff. You know, 5 or 6 hours, however long it takes to load it. In the winter, it takes me 20 to 30 minutes. I get 2 bars of 4G. Yeah, I've looked into boosters and all that stuff. It's not guaranteed, but anyhow, besides the point. Let me show you a little project while I'm closing out the video. The Canadian wildfires have been kind of poo-pooing my solar a little bit. It's cut my capacity down. This is the water pump panels. My normal orientation south has not been cutting it. So, you know, necessity's the mother of invention. So you take a broke fiberglass rake handle, some PVC pipes, some parts off a lawnmower, and you make you a swiveling array so you can track the sun all day. So that's east. So I'll set this up like this in the morning, and as the, you know, if I'm at home or Mrs. Off Grid's at home, whatever, we can move the panel different spots in day to optimize our collection, because you wouldn't believe what a little bit of haze will do for your solar production, how much it would reduce it. So instead of making 6,000 watts off the big panels this time of year, when the haze comes in, you know, all that smoke from Canada comes in, it cuts us down to 2,800, 3,200. That's what I've been seeing with that haze. So, but anyhow, beside the point, hope you liked the video. If you don't mind, hit that like button. Questions, put them in the comments. If you're not subscribed, I'd greatly appreciate a subscription. Yeah, thanks for watching Off Grid Mountain Homestead. Hope y'all have a nice day. Stay cool out there and be safe.